So, Vessel. That's not, nope. Six Eyes. Yeah. Their special is, what's it called? Limitless? If used on a target, it teleports the player to them. If used on an airborne target, that's like, high up, not just like an uppercut, then it does a variant where they teleport up to it and then kick them down. Um, what the? Wait, only two? Okay. I'm gonna kill you. Then there's the first move, Lapse Blue. Basically, they pull in a target and then they kick them away. You can use their special to do the variant. The second move, the first move is blockable. It can target ragdolls, I guess, I should say. Doesn't give any iframes. Blue's finisher, the user like amps up the blue or whatever, and then like uses the surrounding debris to crush the enemy. And then the second move, reversal red. The user shoots out a red ball that explodes when it hits something, or when it reaches like a certain distance, I guess. Using the reversal red and the R special will make the user teleport behind the enemy, but it won't stun them. But if it's to interrupt like an action, it'll stun them. It'll have like a little lot like longer animation, and then the person will say red in Japanese, the user, and then they'll fire it off. I don't know if it deals more damage or not. Red, it just explodes them, the enemy. It's blockable. You can hit ragdolls. You don't get iframes during it, though. Third move, rapid punches. So yeah, the user just does like a little spin first to get the enemy. Like it's just when they do, it's like a rapid, you know, rapid assault, rapid punches. If the R special is used at the end, it does the variant called Face Grinder. I think that's what it's called, and teleports to the enemy and grinds their face on the ground while running forward and then throwing them away. Rapid Punch's finisher, it just is a black flash at the end. One or two extra punches, and then like the last punch is a black flash. So Rapid Punches is unblockable. It cannot target ragdolls, and it does not give iframes. The fourth move, Twofold Kick. These are just two kicks. First hit like locks the enemy in place if they get hit by that. Second kick like hits them up in the air, which you can use the R special for. Its finisher, user like lifts the them and the enemy into the air, and then uses red on them to like point blank red to just like blast them away. The first hit is blockable, but the second hit isn't. Lapse Blue Max creates like blue, but it's like a ball, so you don't need a target for it. It pulls in anyone near, but then the pulling stops for a bit after, for some reason. So, I mean, if used in the air, it makes the user like flip in the air for a bit before going back down. The finisher, it just crushes the enemy into blue. It also makes blue like just like stay there for a bit, which allows it to be used for a hollow nuke or unlimited purple. Basically, just fire reversal red into that like stationary blue. Reversal red max, I should clarify. Reversal red max into that blue. It'll turn to blue. It'll turn purple. Then after a bit, it'll explode to do like 80, 90 damage, 95 damage maybe. I don't know. It has a big radius, so the person using the six eyes using the limited purple probably can't escape it since I gotta be pretty close to it to hit red. Lapse Blue Max is unblockable. You can get ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes though. Reversal Red Max, the second move. It fires off red, but it's like, more powerful and has more range. More instant rather than like the ball that just travels. If when using the R special, it'll create like a little ball that like comes back to the user. If they don't hit anyone with it, then it just comes back and hits them, dealing damage to them and knocking them away. But if they hit someone, they'll bring that person to them with red, with like the ball. They'll do a black flash on them. For its finisher, the red, it just blasts the enemy apart. With our special variant, the black flash is amped up. If you use reversal red max in the air, then it puts the user into the air for a bit till the move ends. Really? Oh, fuck that paraplegic. Fuck that paraplegic. See you later. I'll have to catch the man upstairs. It's from here. Crystal chandeliers. There was an angel at the entrance. The bedless Charlie wasn't on it and was ushered to the exit. His heart sank. He was breathless. Excuse me, sir. There must be someone you confuse me for. If I can see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. It's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. And it doesn't give any iframes. Hollow purple, the third move. It combines red and blue and then fires it off. But there's like a little gap in between. It's like if I were here, the hollow purple would be like over here, so people just like stand around me to not get hit by it. It deals like 80 damage. If used in the air, then like the user stays in the air until the end, which also makes you able to like no one's safe. They can't just like stand around you. You just hit them. So hollow purple is unblockable. You can hit ragdolls, and it gives iframes. And then the fourth move, infinite void. The user says domain expansion. Then they do the thing. The domain forms around them. Everyone inside can't move because you're being overloaded with information. Vessel, they have a passive. It was like the Tiger of West Junior High. It makes their M1s like have more value than other M1s. So it also makes the M1 0.05 seconds faster. Their special, I think it's called Combat Instincts. I don't remember. They can feint any of their moves during their wind-up. It can also even feint M1s. If using the R special on like a throwable, it throws it out with force. The first move, Curse Strikes. The vessel strike forward. If it hits someone, then they do like a series of punches. At the end, the enemy and the vessel just like face each other. The enemy is stunned, so they can't move. But like if all M1s were used before Curse Strike, the user's like just like kind of stunned. They can move around, but they can't use M1s. They can only use skills. But like you can just like use 1, 2, or 3 M1s, and then use it, and then like M1s will save. I hate that paraplegic. There's an aerial variant where if you use it in the air, they do a drop kick instead. The finisher for the grounded cursed strikes. I mean, it's just like a little combo, and then they like kick them away. I don't remember. Then the aerial variant, it does a black flash. So the grounded curse strikes, it's blockable. It cannot hit ragdolls. It does not give iframes. The aerial curse strikes, it's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. Crushing blow slams the ground with cursed energy. If they get someone, then they like slam them to the ground twice, which sends the enemy into the air. There's an aerial variance for when it's used in the air. When it's used in the air, the user like jumps forward. They do like a little boost forward before slamming down, and they do normal crushing blow things. The finisher for both of them is, I guess, suplex them. Both variants are blockable, I think. Both can hit ragdolls, and both do not give iframes. The third move, a Divergent Fist. The user amps up their fist with cursed energy or whatever. Do a little strike forward, sends the target away. If it interrupts an action, then it stuns it without ragdolling them. Just a black flash. If using Divergent Fist, 0.3 or 0.33 seconds. There's a black flash. If it's blocked, then it does more damage If it's hit on the back of an enemy though, then it doesn't put Divergent Fist on cooldown, allowing you to do a Black Flash chain. You can only do up to 4 Black Flashes, but if you use the R special during the 4th Black Flash, then it cancel it, like, it feints it, and then you just hit the enemy and then start again. Technically go forever until the enemy dies, but that's like pretty much impossible unless the enemy is just like stupid. There's actually like multiple animations for the Black Flash. So one is like the normal one, the second is like a drop kick, and then there's like an uppercut one. The finisher for Divergent Fist, it explodes the enemy to pieces. For normal Black Flashes, it like amps up the Black Flash a little, sending the enemy flying. With the fourth Black Flash though, it amps it up by like a lot. So both are unblockable, but only Divergent Fist can hit the ragdoll. Just to clarify what I mean ragdoll, I mean like enemies who are on the ground ragdoll, because you know they're like their root part is just like on the ground, so like it can't target. Like they're like on the ground here, but like the hitbox is like up here, so they can't hit that. They can't hit the down there. I should clarify because like if you do uppercut and like down, then like it actually like curse strikes. If you do an uppercut and then use curse strikes, then it actually can't hit them because like the hitbox is like more up. Neither of them give iframes. The fourth move, Manji Kick. The only move you cannot feint. The user does like a little pose for like 0.65 seconds. They like do a little spin and then kick the enemy. For like ranged attacks, they like fly towards the enemy to kick them. So the finisher, they like slam the enemy into the ground. During the April Fool's update, it was a lot more intense. I'm gonna kick myself in the shins. The King of Curses, their M1s get replaced with dismantles. I know they have more range though. You can't down slam or uppercut. The R special is called cleave. The user like grabs the enemy and then does the cleave part of their technique. Yeah, basically does like a third of their HP. The finisher for cleave, it just the slice the enemy apart. The first move, dismantle. If there's no target, then it literally just like does nothing. But if there is a target, then like the slashes, you can send like the slashes form. You can target multiple people if they're close enough together. The aerial variant of it sends like a line of slashes instead of like multiple. Then there's another variant, world cutting slash, where if you use like the moves, like use one, then I think it's R. I think it's R and then like 4 and then like 2 and 3. I don't remember. Like you start chanting, then like you do a world cutting slash. Basically, it deals like 80 damage. The damage goes down when more people are hit though. You can use it in the air as well. So dismantle the grounded variant. It's blockable, but it'll still do like half the damage to you, but you can't die from it. It can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give any iframes. The aerial variant, it's unblockable. Hit ragdolls. Doesn't give any iframes. World cutting slash. It's unblockable. Can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give any iframes. Second move, open. The user gains fire in their hands to do like 2 claps, which then creates the arrow. The user gains iframes during like when the first clap happens now. Then they do like the motions and then they fire it off. It'll like explode into like a pillar of flames when it hits something or if it goes far enough. Yeah, it has a large AoE effect. It's unblockable. You can hit ragdolls and it don't give iframes during the first clap. The third move, rush. The King of Curses rushes forward to like drag them. Not really drag, to like kick them, and then they'll kick them up into the air and then slam them down into the ground. It's unblockable. Cannot hit ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. The fourth move, Malevolent Shrine. Do the thing, they say domain expansion, all that cool stuff. Domain forms, then sure hit effect. Sure hit effect happens, where it just slashes. You can block the slashes It'll only deal half damage and it won't kill. It's kinda blockable. It can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes.